The investigation into the alleged diversion and abuse of iron sheets and money meant to buy goats for Karamoja sub-region was ordered by the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Annette Among. A number of ministers and members of parliament have been implicated in the scandal. The Committee on Presidential Affairs, chaired by a Jumani District Woman Member of Parliament, Jessica Ababiku, started off by meeting members of parliament from Karamoja and senior local leaders from districts in the region. They expressed anger that some people could exploit the poor, suffering people of Karamoja for their selfish needs. The group of Karamoja MPs, led by their chairperson, Karamoja Achia, demanded that all people accused of diverting iron sheets return the items so that they are delivered to the rightful beneficiaries.
But I'm concerned about one thing. We have all confirmed that the genesis of this started from a whistleblower. What if that person did not do it? What would have happened? Where have we been? You and me.
Achia pledged with the committee to recommend a forensic audit in its report to Parliament on how the 39 billion shillings supplementary budget for Karamoja sub-region was spent, and also find out how iron sheets for Karamoja ended up in the hands of some ministers and other high-profile government officials.
I read, if you allow, Madam. Reference is made to my internal memo dated November 4, 2022 on iron sheets for vulnerable groups in Karamoja sub-region. I will be conducting community mobilization and convening peace-building meetings in the third quarter in the sub-region. During my community mobilization and peace-building, I usually meet vulnerable groups and Karashonas who are willing to disassociate themselves from rustling. As part of my intervention, I will be distributing iron sheets for such special vulnerable groups. This is therefore to direct you to release 12,200 pieces of iron sheets to my office to enable me and all my mobilization exercise. Signed by Kitutu Mary Goretti Kimono, in brackets PhD, MP. And this letter was received on the 18th of January 2023. As soon as this memo was approved, you will see now the subsequent, the rapid withdrawals now of iron sheets. On the 18th, on the 19th, you can see people received. So in that day, they took 5,500. And it logically follows from our request that and these are the vulnerable people she was referring to.
According to the MPs, they cannot face their voters who are demanding for answers on where the iron sheets were taken. Achia asked the Minister for Karamoja Affairs, Goretti Kitutu, to explain why security agencies found some iron sheets bought by public funds in the houses of her mother and brother. He added that all the people named in the alleged abuse of items meant for Karamoja should face the full force of the law.
The very moment that letter was approved on 18th, the following day, iron sheets started flowing to the Karashunas, these ones. At the same time, we have not received, the whole of Karamoja have not received iron sheets, Madam Chair, and colleagues, members of the Committee of Presidential Affairs. I would want to associate myself with the senior elder honorable, that what is really this? It is wickedness. Lack of integrity, shamelessness, selfishness, greed. All she was doing was to bribe. And I think I would beg those that were given iron sheets, because I interacted with one of the people here. He said, Honorable Remigi, I'm ashamed. I was called that you come for some iron sheets. When I asked how many, that you just write anything between 500 and 1,000. I would beg all those, if they are listening, the press can capture, those who received iron sheets innocently, please bring back and come and make, since they are colleagues, members of Parliament, come and make a statement on the floor of Parliament to say I dissociate myself with this kind of thuggery.
The MP for Bokora East constituency, Peter Ken Lochap, asked the committee to investigate why sick goats were delivered to the people by officials of the Office of the Prime Minister through Karamoja Affairs Ministry. He also asked the committee to find out the cost of each goat, adding that there were reports that some goats were procured at 800,000 shillings each.
And the money for goats, the 22 billion.
Evidence to that?
Sorry?
Evidence to that?
Because not all the goats were delivered. Example for my district, 1,197. Where is the money for those goats?